So we're talking about the avoidance of negativity, but you know what? I'll get to the point, but you know what I noticed when I met Bob? Because he came to Thanksgiving one time with us. That was the most positive guy. His energy was infectious. And so I think the byproduct of avoiding or removing negativity is that I believe in gravity, right? Not just normal gravity, but like the gravity of when you remove something else will fill its place.
Like a wall of attraction almost.
It is that, yeah. And when you remove negativity, something has to fill that vacuum.
And it's going to be positive.
It's going to be positivity. And so what's so cool about that story, I didn't know that his son was a performance coach until my coach told me to read that book because I was having negative self-talk. And I read the book and I put two and two together. I said, I've met this guy's dad who also died of cancer. But you know what? When Bob was struggling, I actually met him when he was struggling with cancer. You would have no clue that he was struggling with anything because of his energy, because of his attitude, because of his mindset. And so, yes, we need to remove negativity. I am the king of negative self-talk. Why do we do this? Our childhood, our experiences, the abuse, the damage, the PTSD. We have to have people that can say, knock it off, right? Instead of just being like, do you know how great your life should be? Like, again, it's like, that's like telling the quarterback, hey, if you just try harder next time, you'll get it on the next play. And the guy's like, screw you, dude. I'm a professional quarterback. I can't think that way.
But isn't it interesting? You're really just kind of twisting what you're teaching.
Yes.
Right? Like it's not different. But if you're not naturally positive, to then be told to be more positive, well, that doesn't work.
Correct.
It's like me telling you to be nice to me.
Yeah. It's kind of the same to me, like in my world of video, for years and years and years, right? Trying to get people to do Facebook Live, do Reels, do TikTok, get in front of the camera, until I realized, hold on, their fear isn't the video. Their fear is the outcome.
It's the judgment
of the
looking
video.
Stupid.
So when I started switching it around and saying, just practice one-to-one videos. At the event, a woman came up to me, Nancy, after the event, and she was telling me about her son-in-law, and he does all these videos. And I said, Nancy, are you married? What if for the next 4 weeks you just practiced by sending videos to your husband when he text messages you? Right, and her brain was like, oh my gosh, I never thought. You're still practicing video. You're getting comfortable in front of the camera. You're hearing your own voice. But the fear, the fear of judgment, and what if nobody watches? And, so I'm not teaching something different. I'm just switching up the way to say it to get somebody's brain to click.
So Nancy was a 22-year mortgage vet who had worked for that company for 22 years. So she had influence and sway in that company. She'd never done a video.
Yep.
This is an example of what we want. We want Nancy to be the best version of Nancy. Not you should do videos like Kyle would do videos, but Nancy, how could you do videos that would be the best version of you? Send them to your husband. I said, hey, and I said to her, you've been in this company 22 years. You have a direct line to the CEO. Why don't you sit down with him and ask him his story? And because you deserve that, you've earned that, and you live that story. You're a part of that story. She was there actually maybe before the CEO was.
Yeah.
In fact, now that I think about it. So again, I think that's the job of an organization. It's a job of people who are there to support you. I want to be your best pair of Nike running shoes if you want to be a long distance runner. I want to be your best pair of basketball shoes if you want to win at basketball. I don't want to make you put on something that you aren't. I also want to challenge you because I know in my life, I worked with David Goggins for a year. That was the most uncomfortable year of my life. It also was the most revealing. And I still hear that voice that I created for myself with him in my head when I'm doing something that I shouldn't be, when I'm making an excuse, whatever, and it's, and so that's how we affect the positive with the negative and vice versa, I think. And then you got to do it your own way. You got to be you in whatever you do.